Hi, my name is Heather Brown, and I'm the Coordinator of Educational Technology at Colonial Intermediate Unit 20. I'm going to show you today how you can use the Interactive Whiteboard with the Reading Apprenticeship strategies. What we have is first a text of Old Man, and with the Interactive Whiteboard I can use these tools of a pen and a highlighter, and I can go in and do my talking to the text. What I have here is I see the word old, so to me I think of old, and I wonder, that would probably be between the ages of 70s to 100 and something. So that's what I think of when I think of old. I also look here at the date, and I see that it was in 1972. And to me, that was a very long time ago. Almost 40 years. So I know this was written quite some time ago. I can change my font, or the pen color that I'm writing with, so I have everything, the title and the information that goes along with the poem in black. And also I just changed it to purple, so now we know that we're going to be working into the text. So again, I see this word old, and it reminds me again of how old it was, so I know that we're talking about a man with brown skin. So I'm picturing in my head, it's giving me a good description of what our main character would be talking of. He's talking of the past, so I know that these are going to be memories of when he was long ago, when he was being a shepherd. So I see this word shepherd, and I wonder what shepherd means. Was he a shepherd? And then he lists here in Utah, Nevada, and Colorado. So this is giving me a good place of location so I can put in my mind of where we are talking about the western United States. Also, you have a tool of your highlighter. So if you wanted to have your students come in here and skipping down a little bit, we have running rivulets. So if I highlight that word, I know that that's something I'm not sure what that is, so I want to go back and look up. So you can highlight parts of the text, or you can underline and easily write onto it. Also within Interactive Whiteboard is you can then look at images, and we have a comic here that we can do a talking to the text. So when I look at this one, I read what it says, and I notice the word swallows is in quotation marks. So that's a word that's sticking out to me that I know that that's going to be the punchline of the joke. You can also come back here and write on the picture. So we have, oops, I'm going to use my pen tool here, change the color. So we have feathers here, and he's got a big belly, and all the little cats are watching him. So I know that I'm inferencing together that there is something to do with birds in this comment, because we have the feathers here in his big belly, and that's why they are called swallows. So you can do that with doing any text, or you can do an image. Also, if you have your text saved here in your Word documents, you can use the tools that you have with your Interactive Whiteboard and apply it to a Word document, so you don't always have to make the transition over. So I'm just going to model just quickly again the old man text here, and we have remembrances, so I know that smiles and hurts sweetly. So I know that this is a pleasant memory. So again, you're using your tools to pen and then to write exactly onto the text. You could still even use the highlighting tool that we used in the Interactive Whiteboard and highlight the different texts. Change different colors of the highlighter, and you can also change the colors of the pen that you are writing with. Another way that you can use the Interactive Whiteboard with text is you are also allowed to pull up any internet sites. So we are out here on a website, and we have a map, and I'm looking at this site, and I'm noticing that there are words here that are in all capital letters. So all capital letters to me, oops, all capital letters and bold to me mean that this is probably the country that they are talking about. Another thing that I'm noting about the map is there are cities with dots that are black. And there's also just one city for each that has a dot with red. So what I'm inferencing from this is that the one with the red dot, that's probably the capital because there's only one capital per country, and these other black dots are the cities that are in that country. Okay, so that is some of the ways that you can use an interactive whiteboard to do talking to the text.